Almost picked up her pivot foot there.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Bring it down to the low post yet again. And it looks like Black Forest just wants the rebounds more. They just do. And one.
And there's the first example in the game of Esther using her size advantage.
And you know what? They've been trying to use that all game, but she hasn't capitalized up until that point.
Got a chance for a old-fashioned three-point play.
All right.
Foul on number
we have
50. Sella Pauling.
Chris Bertrand
First personal
with
foul.
our correspondent, Chad Hitman Highland. Take it away,
foul.
Chad.
I'm here with Chris Bertrand, and his daughter Natalie is on the Black Forest Academy. Now, you've been watching this team all season long. Let me ask you your personal opinion. What's their strong suit during this game?
It's defense, absolutely. They are very strong on defense. They have 4 seniors and a sophomore, and traditionally hold teams under 40 points.
Now, let me ask you about your daughter. How's her season been so far this year?
It's been outstanding. She's really played well. She's been a good player for the team, very solid, always back on defense. She's an incredible athlete to be a sophomore on the team.
Okay, great. I want to thank you and good luck today.
Great, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
All right, on the fast break, Black Forest, they slowed it down. I think they should have kept it going and took it down low. Shady throws up that, it's like a little follow-through. She has a nice follow-through, but she's not using the backboard. You should use the backboard on that, especially when you have the height advantage on there.
And just to follow up the interview that Sergeant Highland did, Vincenza in general, the 173rd Brigade out of there, they returned this past November, and the 14th Transportation Brigade actually just returned this past week.
A lot of happy families, Now, Vincenza's throwing up a lot of jumpers. I think they're intimidated by the size of the inside presence of Black Forest, because I would think you want to use your power guys, or power gals in this case, to impose your will, just like Black Forest is doing to them. But
Danielle Ellis trying to post out there. They're just not getting the ball into the post to her.
And it's a nice skip pass underneath, but the referee calls travel. 5 turnovers thus far for Vincenza. These are points that they could have had, but they turned the ball over, and they're going back to that full court press. And again, Black Forest seems though they're break. Oh, as soon as I speak, there's a steal. I think they should slow it down. The numbers aren't looking good.
Errant shot there.
Yes, I think Ms. Pauling was looking for the foul on that one. Didn't get it. Instead, it was another turnover. Black Forest they're breaking the trap, they're breaking the press, and causing their will to be imposed. Nice jump shot, doesn't go in, but again, you don't see any Vincenza guys down there under the basket to grab the rebound.
And the mistake on that play was coming back down with the rebound. Should have kept the ball up, could have gone right back up, used the glass, would have been an easy layup.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right on that play. Yet another
foul on number
foul is
50,
called.
Sella Pauling.
But I tell you what,
Second
these young
personal
ladies
foul.
are scrapping. They're not leaving
Seventh
anything
team
on
foul.
the court. I mean, they're leaving everything on the court, and they're not playing, typical, I just want to shoot the ball and get it out of my hands basketball. A lot of males do that when, it's I'm not going to make the shot. Let me just throw some garbage.
Entering
in.
the game
Yes.
They're actually trying
for
to
the
make
Lady
these
Falcons, number 11.
And really what it comes down to is
Michaela
sportsmanship. You're
Fortune.
talking about how physical of a game it's been so far. We just saw somebody get knocked down. What you may not have seen on camera was the other team going, hey, you okay? Let me help you up. So it's hard-fought game, but sportsmanship being displayed also.
That's one of Dodd's major focal points: sportsmanship, fun, and mentorship. So it's just a great example of that. Now they're pushing the ball down the court, but they're still settling for that jump shot. Vincenza's still settling for that jump shot. If you're going to push the ball, take it to the hole, get the foul, and take your shot. Here we go. Black Forest.
Going back to the full court press.
But the problem is when you have 3-on-2, 3-on-1, somebody's going to be open in the back. It was an errant pass, and the turnover was created. But for the most part, Black Forest has had 9 turnovers from silly mistakes. Nice jumper, nice follow through. That was made by Miss Bartashvili. They're trapping on the end. Okay, did she not pick up that dribble? 2-on-1, taking it in. Oh, travel. It was that hesitation that caused that.
Just couldn't make up her mind whether to take the ball in or pass to the teammate, and it cost her.
It did. Yet another turnover.
Entering the game for Black Forest Academy, number 22, Jenny Ellis.
Miss Ellis is back in the game. I believe she had her ankle taped from the last time she fell, and she's back in, giving it 110%. Take that, Jay Cutler.
And let's just hope that the turnovers don't come back to hurt anybody in the end, because thus far, no team has been more than 4 points ahead. So in a close game, the turnovers become that much more magnified.
Correct. Ms. Pauling makes that last shot from Vicenza. But Black Forest, yet again, breaking the press, getting their shot off. Unfortunately, there was a turnover off the foot of our nice Miss Barcheville. She tried. It just slipped through her hands, hit her foot, went out. Shady. Will the real Slim Shady show up to this game? I don't know. Miranda takes the ball back down court. That's what Black Forest needs to stop, and that's what Vicenza needs to do. Impose their will.
Instead of just pushing to the three-point line, what you just saw, take it all the way into the hoop.
Correct. I mean, oh, nice block. Nice block, Miss Francis. Miss Francis. It looks like they're going to call a diamond. Now, here's the deal. We also heard from the coach that they like to run a triangle offense as well. And Vicenza says they want them to do that because it plays right into what they practice.
Each coach that we talked to before the game said, we know what the other team's going to do. We just have to stop them.
Correct. And the only problem that I see right now is that Black Forest wants the boards more. They're boarding. I got to find out how many boards they have, but I can tell you they're out-hustling Vicenza. Just out-hustling. Right there, another turnover.
Well, the rebounds, just like one of the games we were watching yesterday, where we were talking about, if you look at the stat sheet, high number of rebounds, but it didn't dictate what the actual score of the game was, and that's kind of what we're seeing right here. You look at the stat sheet, you're going to see a high number of rebounds, but it's only a 4-point game.
Entering the game for the Cougars, number 40.
When you look at it,
Kelsey
there
Johnson.
are 8 rebounds for Miss Miranda for Vicenza, and 17 total for Black Forest. That's amazing. When you have a guard getting more rebounds for your team, it's outstanding. It's a lot of hustle, but where are your bigs at? I don't know. You tell me. Miranda brings the ball back down court, takes it over to the right, and it looks like they just want to swing it all the way to the right. They're not bringing it over to the left. Nice rebound. Nice, another rebound. They're fighting for the ball. Young ladies are getting a scrappy down there, and I like to call it the black hole because nobody wants to go in there.
So you've got 6-foot Esther Shady down there for Black Forest anchoring that defense.
Is that why they're not going in there? Is Shady really the real Slim Shady? She's pushing the ball down court, and there's Miranda hustling. Every day she's hustling, and she's making turnovers and rebounds. She's the heart and soul of that Vicenza basketball team, it looks like to me.
And getting back to Black Forest, they're actually making
Entering the
their
game for
first
the Lady
appearance
Falcons,
in the Dodge
number
Basketball
14,
Championship. And actually, they didn't even join Dodds until just 10 years ago, in 2000.
Well, the school it's a missionary school, if I'm not mistaken. And what they do is they just have 1 hour of practice because the men's basketball team has 1 hour, the females have 1 hour, and it's kind of tough to, provide the best coaching ability that you can. But they've gotten to this tournament, and they've made it all the way to the championship.
Very small school, only has 310 students total.
All right. When we get a break into action, I believe Chad has an interview, but right now with 2:16 left, the score is still 14-10. It's been that way for the past 3 minutes or so because of a lot of turnovers. And when you have Vicenza bringing the ball down the court, settling for another jump, she makes it. Miranda makes it, but she had a good 10 feet she could have brought in there. A good 10 feet. They're breaking the press, and reach in, a reach-in foul And I don't know if Miss Francis knew what she was doing there, but she calls a foul.
Foul on
Let's take it
number
down to
33,
Chad, and he has a guest that he wants
Anne-Marie
to talk to right
Francis. First personal foul.
now. Chad, are you with me?
It's Principal Mika Powers.
Eighth
Let me ask
team
you about this team. I know you've been hanging out with the JV team a lot, but you also watch these guys play. What are you looking for in this game for them throughout?
Vicenza really likes to run, like to put pressure on, and most of their offense comes out of transition. So our girls, our strength is really our fundamental defense, good rebounding and passing. So we like to try to keep the game a little slower as we see them go running by us for a layup, but we like to try to keep the game a little bit slower, allow our posts, our inside game to take a little pressure off of our guards.
All right, well, I appreciate you. Enjoy the game, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Foul
Go
on
BFA.
number 40.
All right, thanks, Chad. Right now
Kelsey
the score
Johnson.
is 16-11 Vicenza.
Third personal
And
foul.
right now there are 8 fouls, and it looks like that Vicenza's in the bonus. So we want to make sure that we give a lot of love and shout-outs to
Entering the
those of
game
you
for
that
the
send
Lady
us emails.
Falcons,
And I believe we have a couple
number
emails.
13.
Yes, we do, Victor. We actually
Catherine
have an email here from
Savara.
Sharon. She said, thank you
And
for
the
showing
Cougars,
this game. We're
number
thrilled.
42.
And we
Erica
also have another
Ballard.
email from Jake, who is Helen Arnhold's brother on the BFA squad. He says, go Helen, go. We love you.
See, brotherly love. Who says brothers and sisters can't get along?
And you can send those emails to dodsbb2011@gmail.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Twitter/AFN Europe. And also on afneurope.net, we are streaming these games live.
That is correct. And we just had a great jump shot from Black Forest to bring this score a little closer. It's 16-13, 3-point differential going into the last minute of this half. Jump ball. We've seen a lot of jump balls, and possession should be going, and I say should be going to Vicenza. But we'll see. The
Entering
ball
the game
is
for the Lady
going
Falcons, number
Vicenza's
30.
way.
Good defense there for number 33.
Esther
Anne-Marie Francis
Shady.
coming in from behind, creating the turnover there.
And as we said earlier, they're scrapping. The young ladies are scrapping down. They're giving it their all. And it's only going to show off in the stats. They bring it down low. Oh, up and down. They're going to call travel on that one. Come on. Get your feet together, Miss Valek. Get your feet together.
Coming into the game for the Lady Cougars, number 52.
They've had open space on the left side of the hoop
Danielle
for
Ellis.
shots. They're
Correct.
just not pushing the ball over to that side of the court.
They're settling for the jump shot. Oh, nice steal on. Just can't finish. Just didn't finish.
Ball was
Black
halfway in and out there.
Yeah, Black Forest gets called on the push. Luckily, because the ball did go off
Foul on
Miranda's
number
leg.
20, Caroline Belch. Second
Now,
personal foul.
When you're looking at this
15
game,
fouls.
you have to understand that some of these girls have not played organized basketball. And to come this far within a year is amazing.
We talked to Coach James from Vicenza prior to the game, was telling us that only 4 of the girls on his team going into this season had played organized basketball. So he was teaching them everything from square one.
Yes. With 36 seconds left, the game has gotten tighter. 16-15 Vicenza. And Miranda pulls up for a 3, hits the backboard. Looked like it was going in, but I guess I need some glasses. Outlet pass. Oh, she couldn't finish. Just couldn't finish, but there's a fight for the rebound. And it gets kicked over for another long-range shot. Over the back. Over the back. Oh, wow. Ball goes to Vicenza. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it should be in the penalty. I don't see anyone taking any shots. Oh, well.
Both teams have to be careful.
Foul on
Fouls
number
starting to add up
22.
for each
Yes.
squad.
Jenny
Well,
Ellis.
it was 15 seconds left in the
Second
half.
personal foul.
It's really not going to take place.
Team foul.
We're going to have an interview with the Vicenza coach at halftime with Chad, if I'm not mistaken. He's going to grab him and talk to him. They're going to milk the clock here and take for the last shot. Vicenza will. Looks like it. Pauling throws up a prayer. And there's your girl Shady with the rebound. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Dodge Europe 2010 High School Basketball Championships. And we're going to kick it down to Chad Highland with Black Forest's coach.
I'm with Pat Woodward, the coach of the Black Forest Academy. Let me ask you, you guys are winning right now. What are you going to? Are you going to?
Behind by one.
Oh, you're behind. Well, are you going to go? What are you doing this second half?
We have to do a better job against their press. If we get,
booth
if we get one pass
for a
down the
pregame
court,
meeting with AFN.
we'll be fine.
That's the
And we
boys'
just got to
coaches
get that one pass,
from
and then
Bamberg
we're
and
fine.
Hohenfels.
I mean, it's a close game.
To
So,
the
what do you
announcers
think
booth,
is going to be the
please.
turning point?
If we can hit our shots inside, we're going to try to get the ball into our posts. If we can get shots inside, I think we're going to win this game.
All right. Good luck in the second half, Coach.
All right, right now we have the Vicenza cheerleaders coming on stage. And they're going to give us a cheer. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you did not know, ladies and gentlemen, the cheerleading championship is also going on all around Mannheim right now. So right now you have the Vicenza cheer squad giving you a great show.
Who's visitor? Who's visitor? Who's the visitor? Visiting team.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.
There we go, T-Pain.
And they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse 'cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it.
Oh, they cut me off.
How many games have been played in the tournament leading up to this game? I was trying to figure out averages. No, okay.
All right, that was the Vicenza cheer squad out there. They had me going with all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And that's what they're doing right now. They're like DJ Khaled. All they're doing is winning. It's a close, close game, 16-15 right now between the Black Forest female squad as well as the Vicenza squad. Now, we need to get to these coaches. I want to ask that coach, why did you change your strategy? Why did you go to a half-court offense as opposed to a running gun? We saw it happen once or twice.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the 2010 Dodge Europe High School Basketball Championships here on AFN and on the Pentagon Channel. We're AFN serving America's best.
Can't find the exact product you use stateside? We do want to sell what you want to buy, but not all products are within our reach. If it's a national brand with broad appeal, an export license, and the shelf life to make an overseas trip, it could be a definite maybe. Talk to your store manager first. We might have something similar you'd like even better. Or fill out a patron communication form or submit an action line request. We'll do our best to keep you happy.
Greetings, I'm Captain John Nickel, the UCOM Command Surgeon. I am standing together with the surgeons from the component staffs and other medical leadership from the UCOM ALR. We can assure you that our top priority is health of the force. We care about you and your family's physical and behavioral health. Stay on top of your medical readiness and be prepared both physically and mentally to defend the homeland forward. Together, we are stronger.
We care.
We care.
Because we care about you.
Welcome back to the 2010 Dodge Europe High School Basketball Championships. I am Staff Sergeant Victor Gardner. You can just call me Vic if you want to. And then I have my play-by-play color guy here, Russell the Truth Tooth. And we're here.
I'll thank you later for that. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you're watching the first Division the Division II High School Female Basketball Championships. And we're going to take it right now to Chad, the Hitman Highland, with the coach of the Vicenza team.
I'm with Coach Michael James of the Vicenza team. Now let me ask you, you guys have a 1-point lead coming out of this half. What are you looking forward to this second half? What are you going to do to get this going even more?
We're just going to press. That was our game plan the whole time, all season long. So we're just going to press them and hopefully get some steals. I'll even get them trapped back behind court so they can give up the ball.
Now, they were telling me they were going to try to focus on defense more. What are you going to do to get rid of that out of the equation?
We're going to swing the ball more and open up that lane so we can drive in.
I appreciate it, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
All right, Chad, thanks for getting that information. Now, the coach told us they were going to press, but they're also going to run and gun. So next time you get a chance to talk to them, ask about that run and gun. But right now, leading in rebounds and scoring for the Black Forest Academy is our girl Shady. Now, I'm wondering, I'm just wondering, is anybody else going to show up besides Miss Shady?
Well, she is the focal point of the offense for Black Forest. She's also the tallest player on the team, so obviously they're going to want to look for her down in the post. And we saw that in the first half. That's why she's leading the way with 7 points so far.
7.7 boards. But then you go to the other side. You go to Vicenza, and you have Miss Barchevili leading scorers. Well, she's tied for that with 6 points and 2 boards. Also, Miss Pauling, our number 50, because her brother and her dad and everybody wished her a happy little loved one. You know, she's getting in there throwing some sky hooks. I think she did a little Hakeem Olajuwon games.
And what's surprising is their star player, number 40, Kelsey Johnson. She had 17 rebounds last game. Only has 2 rebounds in the first half thus far.
Here's what I see on that. I see that Black Forest has become more aggressive on the boards. Right now, it's, I believe, 23 boards by Black Forest to only 13 or 10 boards. Now, Ms. Johnson, she needs to assert herself. I don't know what she needs to do. I don't know if it's the size differential or is it just that she's not hustling. So what I got to tell you is she needs to show up. She really needs to show up and get things done. I feel that way.
Well, you almost had double-digit turnovers for each team in the first half. They've got to get that number under control if they want to accomplish anything in the second half here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to take you out for a quick break. When we come back, it'll be Dodge Europe's High School Basketball Championship. This is AFN serving America's best.
Introducing AFN Europe's app for iPhone and Android. One click will give you weather information and keep the rain off your head, or tell you when schools and installations close. To get yours, visit your app store and search for AFN Europe.
The birthplace of the Renaissance. The jewel of Napoleon's exile. World War II battlegrounds along the Gothic line. Unlock the mysteries of Leonardo. Delight in the world-renowned flavors of Chianti. Experience La Dolce Vita. Camp Darby, Europe's southern destination of choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2010 Dodge Europe's High School Basketball Championships, where you're going to see 6 great games. Right now, you're in the midst of the first Division II Girls Basketball Championships between the Black Forest Academy as well as the Vicenza Lady Cougars. Now, real quickly, before the action starts for the second half, we got an email here.
Yes, it says, actually, for Vicenza, we love you and support you. Go Cougars. From Vicenza High School, Milan Giuliano. I hope I'm saying that name correctly.
All right, you are. 16-15 is our score with the Lady Cougars, and we're gonna have Black Forest inbound the ball to start the half. All right, here we go. Miranda looks like she's serious. She has her game face on. There's same game plan, swinging around. Nice move by Shady. She grabs her own rebound from her teammate, puts it back in.
Friendly
for another
rim
2
there.
points. She's coming out aggressive. All right, Russell. What does Black Forest need to do on the defensive end to stop it?
box out for one. We saw a lot of second chance opportunities in the first half for Vincenza, so they need to do a better job on the boards, and that's going to lead to transition points.
Just like that was a transition point for Black Forest. They're the ones running and gunning. They're the ones controlling, and they've taken the lead. It's now 19-16 for Black Forest. And there's the hustle. There's that hustle. Shady went on the ground and got that. We're going to call a foul? Yes, we are.
We just saw a change from the first half. They weren't utilizing the left side of the basket at all. First play here to start the second half, they went to that left side. Just had a turnover, though, so we'll see if they go back to that, though, because they had a couple opportunities from the left side where it would have been open shots in the first half.
There you go. Black Forest is bringing the ball back. Oh, not paying attention. Not paying attention. The young lady throws the ball out, causing yet another turnover. They've got to focus. They came out focused for the first minute. They've got to maintain that focus. Miranda swings it over.
And she's been doing a good job running the offense. They've just had too many turnovers.
And it looks like they want to feed the ball to Barchivili because she's coming up with a lot of points, but she misses the basket, and there's a turnover, a costly turnover by Zavara, because she had an open layup. She had an open layup.
She was thinking too much about the defender behind her.
Possibly. That's what it looked like. I would love to see an alley-oop right about now. I want to see everybody get up off their seats and just space jam it, you know? The referees have a quick whistle. Quick whistle, calling off that bucket, but Vicenza keeps the ball.
We saw a couple questionable calls in some of the games yesterday.
Well, I don't want to say it's going to transpire like that today.
No.
But, hey, it is what it is. Vicenza swings the ball. Pauling has it. And they're still using the right side of the court. They need to swing it over to that left, and as soon as I say it, it happens. She takes it in. It looked for a second like she wanted to dish it, but it was a turnover.
You had number 52, Danielle Ellis, trying to set the back screen there, come off that back screen, and was looking for the layup. Almost executed the play.
Yeah, now we're at the free throw line for our first charity stripe of the half.